Leadership, analytics, innovation, decision-making with real impact. If this has you interested, listen to what Barb Medvec, Clinical Associate Professor at the University of Michigan School of Nursing, has to say about this top-ranking master's program and why now is the right time to enroll. Hi, Barb. How are you doing?
Hi, it's good to see you, Catherine.
Good to see you. Can you discuss what an MSN and LAI degree is, and how is this program different from a general nurse administration degree?
This program allows you to look at the big picture of populations, of systems of care, of health systems of care, or of leading groups of nurses. We're focusing on how to build your analytic skills and how to continually tap into what nurses are well known for, which is innovation.
How has COVID-19 impacted the nursing field, specifically regarding career opportunities and current nurses looking into making a career change?
Overall, we know that nurses will always be needed. And through COVID, I think what we've really seen is a pretty dramatic amount of retirement, both in the leadership ranks and the frontline ranks. And so there are many, many opportunities that are opening up right now for the well-prepared and the right-prepared type of nurse to step into as we come out of this post-pandemic phase.
What is the online experience like? And what does UM do to make the online experience high quality and interactive?
We are being led and we have engaged in this program excellent experts from across the country and really internationally. Our faculty are well prepared and they want to engage with students in learning. We provide orientation and we provide kind of ongoing engagement like our happy hours so that students don't feel isolated when they start a digital education program. That's one of the things that can happen. Let's face it, we're not the first digital education program to come along, but we think we've maintained a high quality of standard to really continue to make that Michigan difference.
So my next question is, nurses are very busy, so would love to know if this program is flexible for students working full-time.
So we're highly flexible about working with students to change program plans so that they can continue their education, they can do it the way they want to, right? Part of being digital is being able to be comfortable, do it on your own terms, but you don't have to be roped into a specific plan forever. We're going to work and flex with you and what your needs are.
What kinds of jobs have graduates secured after the program?
The leadership, analytics, and innovation focus that we've created is something that students can really leverage. What's easy for me to say is that students are finding roles in quality, in safety, in traditional leadership, supervision, director levels. They're finding roles across the continuum of healthcare. They've also stepped into roles in industry, like insurance, like other consulting groups. They have stepped into roles with innovation. Startup companies really know and need and are seeking out the engagement of nurses who can really add to the innovation, add to the product viability, and really lead throughout.
What specific tools does this program give students after graduation in order to excel in a leadership role?
Not only will you have the competencies around leadership, analytics, and innovation, but you're going to have the confidence to take on new challenges, new activities, bring the tools that you've learned in for decision-making, for planning, for presentation in ways that most students didn't think they ever could. That is one of the great benefits of the program, is really gaining the tools and the techniques and the strategies that you can apply while you're going through the program into your current work life, and then build those skills as you continue in your leadership trajectory.
How are analytics and innovation integrated into this program?
We made sure that in all of our courses, as we redesigned them, that elements of data and analytics would be in them, elements of decision-making, evaluation would be in them, and we really build or scaffold competencies so that as you move through a course, you're gaining information and material from a couple of different vantage points that you can use. So you always have those opportunities to talk about evidence-based practice, for example, but perhaps in light of a new piece of equipment, a new element of practice, a new strategy for innovation that you've thought of forever and haven't developed.
Why is now the time to get an MSN in LAI degree?
We're going to continue to see these dramatic changes in healthcare. Nurses are going to need to be prepared and at the forefront of leading changes in innovation in healthcare. Nurses need to use and know how to use their voices and create seats at the table so they can help shift and change healthcare.
Designed by real leaders in nursing with real experience and a real passion for improvement. Careers that direct the future of nursing. Is this where you want to be? Visit our website and apply today.